Well, hello everyone. Today is January the 31st, 2026. You've reached the Extra Cheese channel with Mike. This is Mike, nickname Extra Cheese. I think you figured that out already. It's 17 degrees outside. It's warmed up quite a bit. And today we are at the Nicholas Conservatory and Gardens in Rockford, Illinois. 17 outside, 80 inside. It's going to be great. We're by the Frozen Rock River. Very frozen rock river. But you know what? When you're living in the Midwest, especially northern Illinois, you adapt, you adjust, and you do what you got to do. So we're going to go inside now and see what's cooking. Are you ready to do this? Come on, let's go. Let's do this. And welcome to summer in Rockford, Illinois. This place is amazing. Look at this over here. Right away as you go in, you get hit with a whole lot of color. This place awesome or what? Did I tell you? A little bit of Florida in the middle of a city. What do we got going on over here? A night blooming beauty. I've never been here at night. Dutchman's Pipe, Central America. I don't know. I'm not seeing too much pipe or Dutchman. Look at these guys here. You think they're keeping warm? Yeah. Must be awful nice in that water if you're a fish. The King Alexander palm. I don't know who King Alexander is or was, but I guess this is his palm. Doesn't look much like a hand to me. That was just a joke, you know that, right? The color in here, the vibrant colors, and it smells earthy again. I love that. It smells absolutely earthy in here. My wife just had a scare looking at this moving in the wind, and she thought it was a lizard. Yeah, no, it's just a leaf. They both start with L. How about this? These are called white candles, indigenous to tropical Central Africa. There's a really nice fragrance in here. So we had to laugh at the irony of this. First, I'm not putting it quite together yet. Bed under construction, and the floor's a little wet over here. And it's a banana peel. Yeah. In case you have a hard time with the translation, you know, you can slip on a banana. Caution. And look at this guy over here. What the heck is this? First I thought it was a Christmas tree, but this is something else. This is a whole lot of potted plants put together to look like a Christmas tree. Wow. How is that for unique? You see that? You see that? Potted plants hanging all over the place. Whole bunches of them. But you stand back from it, it looks just like a Christmas tree. Look at that. That is just amazing. People are creative. I mean, I can't think of this stuff. This stuff eludes me. But if you got a creative touch with just being out to put things together like this, wow, that's really neat. Upon further examination, this is a root bed. It looks like a whole lot of worms. Red bird's nest. Give me some of that old black magic. My wife's pointing out something over here. Be careful to keep her out of the picture, as I've promised.
Look in there.
She says to put the camera in here or in here. Oh.
Look in there.
Oh, wow. Now, what famous television show in the 60s and 70s started off with this? The Wide World of Disney? You remember that? Ain't that something? Used to love watching that as a kid. Heck, if it were on now on repeats, I'd probably love watching it as an adult. Look at the ceiling in this place. Look at that palm tree. From the road, you can see that palm tree. This used to be a greenhouse. This is all newer construction. Probably happened 10, 15 years ago as a water drop just struck my head. And this used to be a greenhouse. Not this structure, but a different structure. And they built this, and this is just money. You can't beat the price, $10. Wow. Boy, this is going to be a lot of fun to put together. It's just about everything you see in here you want to film, take pictures of. Look at this waterfall here. And when I first saw this, I thought it was a snake. Does that not look like a snake? Looks like one of those boa constrictors or anacondas, or, you know, those ones that like to squeeze you before they eat you. Wow. This is just something. Just don't get stuck in the spider lily. Florida, Haiti, Cuba, and the Cayman Islands. Fish alert. Fish alert.
Oh, look at them all, huh?
Look at these guys. You think you're hungry? Huh? Are you a little hungry? What you want? My finger? Do you want my finger? I bet you try to eat it, wouldn't you? Pan out a little bit here, give you an idea. This is really nice size inside here. Now, in the summertime, these guys are outside too. Of course, it's frozen out there right now. Wow. How about that, huh? How about that? The zombie palm. You see that? I keep getting my finger in the way. The zombie palm. Now, I don't know if I would know the difference between a zombie palm and an unzombie palm, but this one apparently is at least half alive in the sense of being able to move. The zombie palm. Wow. I hate to have this thing chasing me down the street. This kind of reminds me of water fountains in grade school and high school. Every time I would turn that handle, that's about what I would get in my face right there. So not only would you get a drink, you get half drowned. More goldfish. Let's see what's going on up here. This should give us a really good view of the whole place. Oh yeah. Here's the money shot. Oh yeah. What we got going on up here? Sorry. Just bonked my wife in her head with my elbow. In the summertime, it's really, really nice out here. Got the green roof going. You see all the condensation on the door. It's humid in here, as it should be. See people walking around down there. Never mind that man with the camera. Ain't that something? Really is a well-designed, great-looking place. It gives you an idea just how tall. Look at the palm trees in here. It's just huge. I wanted to show you this. Here's where your coffee comes from. You've ever wondered what a coffee tree or a coffee plant looks like? Arabica. Now you know why it says that on the can sometimes. Well, here it is. No beans on it. We have here a Maya palm. And over here, we have a pepper plant. This don't look like the type of pepper plant I grow in my garden. Look at this guy here. That looks like coffee beans to me. I wonder. Just a really nice break place to be on a cold January day, which is actually getting warmer, by the way. 17 degrees is 17 degrees more than we've had in a long time. Let's walk over here and see what we have. Wild coffee. What is this? Psychotra nervosa, South Florida and West Indies. I mean, what kind of coffee is that? I don't know if you can drink that kind of coffee. It's a psychotic. It messes with your nervous system. At least that's what I'm seeing. And I'm touching it. If I start to have nervous tics, I'll know why. What else we got over here? This is a nice palm right here. That's nice. Really nice. Shampoo ginger. Now, you're either going to use this to give ginger a shampoo, or you're putting it in your shampoo. Shampoo ginger. Is that a statement? Is it asking me to do something? Or is that just what this is? Shampoo ginger? I don't know, but you had to go to India to find her. A cocoa tree. And over here, what do we have? The firecracker flower. Be very careful with this. I hear it has a very short fuse. Here's a little model. In fact, now that I look at it, Legos. It's Legos. It's a Lego model of where we're at right now. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. I wonder how the heck, this has got to be custom, because how the heck would they get something like this? It's Legos. It's Legos. I'm telling my wife what it is. You see her silhouette in the background. This is neat. This is where we just were. You see a lot of the reflection of the ceiling up here, like a chandelier thing going on. Wow, that's actually quite impressive. Oh yes, this is what we're known for. The Rockford Peaches, professional all-girls baseball. I have an autographed poster of original Rockford Peaches at home. A show that at some point. Something we're also known for, the riverboat cruises on the Rock River, which I showed you. Really a well laid out, great looking place. Oh, at some point they will have the butterflies in here too. And of course the symbol, well known for the symbol. If you don't know what the symbol is, that's okay. A lot of us don't either, but we've been living with it for 40 years. So we're outside now. This is a nice place even in the winter. It's even nicer in the spring and summer. We'll come back out here again sometime this year and show you a little bit more of what's going on. But you see how frozen the river is. I mean, that is frozen. This is a bike path right here. My son frequents this. I mean, he's on this thing. Of course, it's too cold right now. I'm talking every day. He walks miles and miles and miles on this bike path. I want to show you something over here. We're going to walk around. You know, you got to get out. It's winter, it's cold. We all get that. But you just got to get out. You have to. You can't stay inside all the time. Now, someone may be watching this right now, and, you know, maybe you can't get out. Well, then it's great that I can bring content like this to you. So you kind of get an idea of what's going on. You know, you're not going to be stuck like that forever. I'm just telling you, you're not. I don't know when you're going to watch this, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years from now. But you will get up, you will recover. Another thing I wanted to say is, when we look, here's from the outside, when we look at places like this, my wife and I, we just see God's hand all over it. His beauty, His creation, His design. And he's such an artist. He does everything so well. He truly does. I want to show you this guy over here. What's the name of that place where they climb the mountains at? They got the Sherpas. She says Mount Rushmore. I know better than that. That's in South Dakota. I know it's not Mount Rushmore. That's man-made. Oh, boy. Mount Everest. Mount Everest. So rumor has it that this fellow over here was actually found on Mount Everest, frozen. And he's still frozen. You see this guy right here? He's still frozen. He'll never thaw out. He's here all the seasons. And it's just so doggone cold. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. There's something about, he didn't have enough excitement in his life, so he put on a Speedo and he bungee jumped off the top of Mount Everest. Now, if you can believe that, I got a bridge to sell you. Highway right over there. And they're ice skating out here. Look at that. That's the lagoon. This is pretty much indigenous. If you look at this lagoon in the background there as well, this has been here for well over 100 years. This is Sinisippi Gardens. Sinisippi Park is across the street. One of the first parks ever in the Rockford area. Probably goes back to the 1800s. But it's been here all of our lives. Well, thanks for hanging out today. I'm going to go home, get toasty warm. It's a little chilly outside, but you know what? The heck with it. Or as a YouTuber used to say, heck it. Heck it. Get out and live. If you want to get up and there's something you love doing every day, do it. Do it. So that's what we're doing. Thanks, Adam. We'll see you next time. Bye.